Amy here with another tutorial. Today I want to chat about bronzer. So if you're not sure what bronzer is, it's really just a product to use to really give your skin some warmth. So a lot of people like to use it in the winter to give your skin a little bit more color. And I know a ton of people will also just like to use it in summer because it's just a great way to give yourself make you look like you have a little tan. So Seint has 4 different bronzers. We have 4 wonderful different colors depending on your skin tone. We have Bella bronzer here. We have Heat Waves, Tan Lines, and Palm. They're all amazing, and honestly, I really feel like any of them can work for any skin tones. I have used all 4 of them, but today I'm going to use Heat Waves here and just show you how it looks really dark, but I can use it on my skin tone. Honestly, anybody can use it on theirs. So to apply bronzer, you want to use the blush and bronzer brush. You're going to want to use the very, very poofy end of the blush and bronzer brush, not this end. You're going to want to use the big poofy one, because you don't want to use a ton of bronzer. If you use too much bronzer, you might get a little bit orange looking. A lot of people talk about bronzers and looking orange, kind of like an Oompa Loompa. So that's why you're gonna use the big poofy end so you don't apply too much. It's really, really fluffy and won't over apply the makeup. Now, when it comes to bronzer, it is different from contour in the fact that contour it's more cool tones and it's going to help accentuate your features. Now bronzer, you're going to put only on the places where the sun would hit your face, like where you're going to be sun-kissed. So think about in the summer, where do you get sun? You usually get on your forehead, your nose, and your cheekbones, and maybe your chin. And that is really the places that the sun hits a lot and you get a little bit more color. So that's what we're going to do with bronzer. So I am going to take my blush and bronzer brush on the poofy end here, and I'm just gonna squeeze it a little bit and just get a little bit on. Not much at all, just a little bit. And I'm going to go on my forehead and just go back and forth and just gently apply it here. A little bit, not much at all. And it's just gonna give me more of a warmth on my face. Same thing, get a little bit more here. I'm gonna put a little bit on my cheeks, and you just put it right on the right kind of where your blush would be. You can use bronzer instead of blush if you want to. And if you put a little bit too much like that, you just keep blending it out till it's a little bit more subtle. Get a little bit more, do my nose, and then do my chin. Now, when it comes to bronzer, I'm just gonna do one quick, make sure I don't have any excess there. When it comes to bronzer, I always like to put it on my neck. Now, the reason I like to do that is this part of your neck always seems to be a little bit more light than your face, than your chest, because your chin is always covering it, so it's kind of not getting any sun at all. So I'm just gonna get a little bit of Heat Waves on my brush, and I'm just gonna gently put it on my neck. Now, a little bit goes a long way. Like I mentioned, you don't wanna have an orangish hue to yourself, so just remember that. But this is Heat Waves, and it is a gorgeous color. It has more red undertones than a lot of other bronzers. But you can see how that just gives me a little bit more of warmth in my face, and it just gives me a little bit of sun-kissed look. Now, these bronzers are awesome too because you can use them for multi-purposes. You can use them on your cheeks, you can use them on your lips, you can use them honestly as eyeshadow, things like that. So that is how to use the bronzer from Seint. It is really, really simple. It is a great addition to anybody's routine, and it really just helps kind of brighten you up and give you more of a sun-kissed look.